Welcome, dear friends, to an important conversation about your health and the remarkable power of everyday vegetables. Today, we're going to explore something truly extraordinary: how the simple foods growing in our gardens and sitting on our grocery store shelves might hold keys to one of our greatest health challenges. Have you ever walked through the produce section of your local supermarket and wondered if those familiar vegetables might be more powerful than we realize? Perhaps you've passed by the leafy greens or root vegetables countless times, never knowing they contain compounds that scientists are now studying for their cancer-fighting properties. Today, we're going to change that perspective together. Here's something that might surprise you. Cancer affects more than 20 million people around the world every single year. That's 20 million families, 20 million stories, and 20 million reasons why we need to explore every possible avenue for prevention and support. While billions of dollars are invested in pharmaceutical research, and rightfully so, some of the most promising cancer-fighting compounds are found right in our everyday vegetables. These aren't exotic, expensive foods from distant lands. They're the humble vegetables that have been part of human diets for thousands of years. You might wonder why we don't hear more about these natural helpers. Is it because natural foods can't be patented like medications? Or perhaps because they don't generate the same profits as pharmaceutical treatments? Whatever the reasons, today we're shining a light on this important information that everyone deserves to know. In this comprehensive guide, we'll explore 15 powerful vegetables that research has shown may help destroy cancer cells at the molecular level. This isn't folklore or wishful thinking. It's backed by scientific studies from respected institutions around the world. And here's something particularly intriguing. The vegetable we'll discuss at number 7 is probably something you've eaten before, perhaps last week, without ever knowing it could potentially help block tumor growth. But knowledge without action doesn't help anyone. That's why we'll also share practical, simple, and delicious ways to include these vegetables in your daily meals. Think of it as using food as nature's medicine: accessible, affordable, and time-tested. Before we begin our journey through these 15 remarkable vegetables, we want to remind you that the information we're sharing is for educational purposes. It's meant to empower you with knowledge, not replace the valuable guidance of your healthcare provider. Every detail we share has been verified by professional researchers, and you'll find all the scientific references in our description section. Number 1. Purslane, the sidewalk superfood. Let's start with a vegetable you might have seen growing between sidewalk cracks or in backyard gardens without giving it a second thought. Purslane is a humble, succulent green that's quietly earning recognition for its potential role in cancer prevention. This unassuming plant is remarkably rich in omega-3 fatty acids, yes, the same beneficial fats we usually associate with fish, along with flavonoids, alkaloids, and polysaccharides. In 2024, researchers published a fascinating study in the Journal of Men's Health. They discovered that purslane extract could inhibit the growth of colon cancer stem cells and make them more responsive to chemotherapy treatments. The extract worked by suppressing specific genes that cancer cells rely on for survival and growth. Adding purslane to your diet is surprisingly simple. It has a slightly tangy, almost lemony flavor with a hint of saltiness that makes it quite versatile. You can toss fresh purslane leaves into your salads, blend them into your morning smoothie, or lightly sauté them as a side dish. Some people enjoy pickling purslane or adding it to soups and stews. About half a cup of fresh leaves daily, that's roughly 50 grams, is considered both beneficial and safe for most people. Number 2. Romanesco, nature's fractal fighter. Among all the vegetables in the cruciferous family, Romanesco stands out not just for its stunning spiral patterns that look like nature's artwork, but also for its impressive cancer-fighting potential. This beautiful vegetable is packed with glucosinolates, natural compounds that transform into powerful substances like sulforaphane during digestion. A 2024 study published in Molecular Medicine revealed how sulforaphane works its magic. Researchers found it can trigger cancer cells to self-destruct, stop them from multiplying, and even suppress tumor stem cells, the particularly stubborn cells that can cause cancer to return. These effects happen through activation of our body's natural defense mechanisms against harmful substances and oxidative stress. To enjoy Romanesco's benefits, try lightly steaming it to preserve its nutrients while bringing out its nutty, slightly sweet flavor. Aim for about 1 cup of cooked Romanesco, approximately 150 grams, several times a week. You can add it to pasta dishes, roast it with olive oil and garlic, or serve it as a beautiful side dish that's sure to spark conversation at your dinner table. Number 3. The humble cucumber. That crisp, refreshing cucumber slice on a hot summer day does more than just cool you down. Hidden within this common vegetable is a compound called cucurbitacin C, which has caught the attention of cancer researchers worldwide. In 2024, scientists publishing in Frontiers in Pharmacology demonstrated that cucurbitacin C could stop various cancer cells from multiplying, including those from prostate, bladder, and liver cancers. This compound works by interrupting the signals that tell cancer cells to keep growing and surviving. The beauty of cucumbers is their versatility and ease of use. Add a cup of sliced cucumbers to your daily routine, in salads, sandwiches, or as a refreshing snack with a sprinkle of herbs. There's no need to overthink it. Simply enjoying cucumbers regularly as part of your balanced diet may contribute to your overall health. Number 4. Napa cabbage, the Asian secret. Crunchy, subtly sweet, and incredibly versatile, Napa cabbage is more than just a staple in Asian cooking. This leafy vegetable is another excellent source of glucosinolates, those sulfur-containing compounds that create sulforaphane, one of nature's most studied cancer-fighting substances. Research from 2024 published in Molecular Medicine highlighted sulforaphane's remarkable ability to trigger cancer cell death, stop cancer cells from dividing, and suppress the stem cells that make tumors so dangerous. These actions work together to create a multi-pronged defense against cancer development. Including Napa cabbage in your meals is wonderfully simple. Aim for 1 to 2 cups of chopped Napa cabbage daily. That's about 100 to 200 grams. Add it raw to salads for extra crunch. Stir-fry it lightly with ginger and garlic, or add it to soups in the last few minutes of cooking to preserve its beneficial compounds. Number 5. Endive, the bitter beauty. Among leafy greens, endive might not be the first to catch your eye, but its slightly bitter taste signals the presence of powerful compounds, particularly one called chiempherol. This flavonoid has shown remarkable potential in fighting cancer cells. A 2024 study in the journal Biomolecules revealed that chiempherol can trigger programmed death in breast, liver, and colon cancer cells. It works by interfering with the signals that cancer cells use to grow and survive, essentially cutting off their communication lines. To enjoy endive, try adding it to salads where its bitter notes can be balanced with citrus dressings or a drizzle of honey and olive oil. 1 cup daily, about 50 grams, can be easily incorporated into your meals. Mix it with sweeter greens, use the leaves as boats for healthy fillings, or lightly sauté it with garlic for a sophisticated side dish. Number 6. Dandelion greens, your yard's hidden treasure. Those dandelion greens that many consider weeds might just be some of the most valuable plants in your yard. Our grandparents knew something we're just rediscovering. These bitter greens are packed with healing compounds, particularly one called taraxasterol. In 2024, research published in Experimental and Therapeutic Medicine showed that taraxasterol not only stopped colorectal cancer cells from growing, but also triggered their self-destruction. This natural compound acts like a gentle but persistent guardian, helping your body clear out damaged cells before they can cause problems. The key to enjoying dandelion greens is balancing their natural bitterness. Add a cup of raw greens to your salad, mixing them with milder lettuce and a tangy lemon vinaigrette, or sauté half a cup with garlic and olive oil, finishing with a squeeze of lemon. Start small. Even a few leaves added to your regular salad can be beneficial. Before long, you might find yourself appreciating their peppery, earthy flavor. Number 7. Parsley, more than a garnish. For too long, parsley has been relegated to the edge of our plates, a mere decoration. But this humble herb contains a powerful compound called apigenin that deserves our full attention. 2024 research in Frontiers in Oncology revealed that apigenin can stop cancer cells from spreading to other parts of the body, a process called metastasis that makes cancer particularly dangerous. It works by blocking the formation of new blood vessels that tumors need to grow and interfering with the signals that tell cancer cells to migrate. Just 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped parsley provides about 10 milligrams of apigenin. Sprinkle it generously over soups, salads, and pasta dishes. Add it to smoothies, mix it into grain salads, or make a vibrant chimichurri sauce. Dried parsley is even more concentrated in apigenin, making it a powerful addition to your spice collection. Number 8. Fennel, the sweet protector. With its sweet, slightly licorice-like flavor, fennel bulb might seem like an unusual vegetable choice, but it's one worth embracing. This pale green bulb contains anethole, a compound that's showing promising anti-cancer properties. A 2023 study in the Asian Pacific Journal of Cancer Prevention highlighted anethole's ability to interfere with cancer cell growth and encourage harmful cells to self-destruct, all while leaving healthy cells unharmed. It works by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 conditions that can set the stage for cancer development. Enjoying fennel is a culinary adventure. Slice half a bulb thinly and add it raw to salads for a crisp, refreshing crunch. Roast fennel wedges with olive oil until caramelized and sweet, or add it to soups for a subtle anise undertone. About 1 cup of raw fennel daily, roughly 100 grams, can be a delicious addition to your cancer-fighting diet. Number 9. Asparagus, spring's gift to health. Those tender spears of asparagus that herald spring's arrival bring more than just seasonal joy. They're packed with compounds that researchers are studying for their cancer-fighting potential. In 2024, Frontiers in Pharmacology published research showing that asparagus extract could stop endometrial cancer cells from growing, reduce their energy production, and trigger their death. These effects came from activating the body's natural metabolic regulators and shutting down the pathways cancer cells use to survive. Making asparagus a regular part of your diet is both easy and delicious. Aim for about 1 cup of cooked asparagus daily. That's roughly 134 grams. Steam it lightly and drizzle with lemon juice. Roast it with a touch of olive oil until slightly crispy, or add it to pasta dishes and frittatas. The key is not to overcook it, preserving both its nutrients and that satisfying, tender crisp texture. Number 10. Turnips, the overlooked root. In our rush toward exotic superfoods, we often overlook the humble turnip. Yet this simple root vegetable is rich in glucosinolates, those same compounds that make other cruciferous vegetables so valuable for cancer prevention. 2024 research published in the journal Foods showed that compounds from turnips can activate specific genetic switches that reduce the aggressiveness of prostate cancer cells. It's like having a natural dial that can turn down cancer's volume. Preparing turnips for maximum benefit is straightforward. Steam or lightly sauté them rather than boiling, which can wash away beneficial compounds. 1 cup of cooked turnips daily, about 130 grams, can be mashed like potatoes, roasted until golden, or added to stews and soups. Their slightly peppery flavor mellows beautifully with cooking. Number 11. Horseradish, the sinus clearing warrior. That sharp, sinus-clearing sensation you get from horseradish isn't just waking up your taste buds, it's delivering powerful cancer-fighting compounds called glucosinolates, particularly one called sinigrin. 2021 research published in Horticulture found that horseradish contains exceptionally high levels of sinigrin, which showed potent effects against colon cancer cells. It triggered cancer cell death and reduced inflammation, two crucial factors in cancer prevention. You don't need much horseradish to potentially benefit. Just 1 teaspoon of freshly grated horseradish daily can be mixed into salad dressings, stirred into hummus, or spread lightly on sandwiches. Always use it fresh and raw, as cooking destroys those beneficial compounds. It's remarkable how something that brings tears to your eyes might also help protect your health. Number 12. Chives. Small but mighty. Those delicate green chives growing in your herb garden or sitting in your refrigerator pack more punch than their size suggests. As members of the allium family, they're rich in organosulfur compounds, particularly allicin. 2024 research in Plant Foods for Human Nutrition found that chives contain significant levels of allicin along with impressive antioxidant activity. These compounds can trigger cancer cells to self-destruct and stop tumors from growing. Adding chives to your diet couldn't be simpler. 1 tablespoon of freshly chopped chives can transform scrambled eggs, elevate a baked potato, or add zip to salad dressings. Sprinkle them over soups just before serving, mix them into cottage cheese, or blend them into herb butter. Their mild onion flavor makes them welcome in almost any savory dish. Number 13. Shallots, the gourmet guardian. Shallots, those small purplish bulbs that chefs adore, offer more than just sophisticated flavor. They're packed with quercetin, organosulfur compounds, and saponins, a triple threat against cancer development. 2025 research in BMC Cancer showed that shallot extracts had significant toxic effects on liver, leukemia, and breast cancer cells while leaving healthy cells unharmed. These compounds work together to stop cancer cells from multiplying and encourage them to self-destruct. Using shallots is a pleasure. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons of finely chopped shallots daily, about half a medium bulb. Sauté them as a base for soups and sauces, caramelize them to top grilled vegetables, or mince them raw into vinaigrettes. Their sweet, mild flavor makes them more approachable than regular onions while delivering similar benefits. Number 14. Green onions, the versatile defender. Those vibrant green stalks that garnish so many dishes are doing more than adding color and flavor. Green onions, also called scallions, contain unique compounds that researchers are just beginning to understand. 2024 research in the journal Nutrients revealed that green onions contain special nanoparticles that can protect cells from a type of damage called ferroptosis, which is linked to cancer progression. They boost our body's natural antioxidant defenses, helping cells stay healthy and resilient. Enjoying green onions is effortless. About half a cup daily, roughly 50 grams, can be sprinkled raw over soups, mixed into salads, or stirred into scrambled eggs. Add them to sandwiches for crunch, blend them into dips, or use them as a fresh finishing touch on any savory dish. Since cooking reduces some of their benefits, using them raw or barely cooked is ideal. Number 15. Arugula, the peppery protector. Our final vegetable, arugula, brings a distinctive peppery bite that signals the presence of powerful compounds. This leafy green is particularly rich in glucoarusin, which converts to arusin in our bodies. 2024 research in the Journal of Urology found something remarkable. Patients who ate just 2.5 servings of raw cruciferous vegetables, like arugula, monthly, had a 44% lower risk of bladder cancer recurrence. That's a significant impact from a modest dietary change. Adding arugula to your meals is delightfully simple. Toss a handful into salads, layer it on sandwiches, or use it as a pizza topping added after baking. Its bold flavor pairs beautifully with sweet elements like beets or pears, and it makes an excellent pesto when blended with nuts and olive oil. We've journeyed through 15 remarkable vegetables, each offering unique compounds that may help in the fight against cancer. From the humble purslane growing in sidewalk cracks to the elegant Romanesco with its fractal spirals, nature has provided us with an abundant pharmacy. Remember, No single vegetable is a magic bullet against cancer. The real power comes from incorporating a variety of these foods into your daily meals, creating a diverse diet rich in cancer-fighting compounds. Think of it as building a team where each player brings different strengths to the game. Start small if this feels overwhelming. Choose 3 or 4 vegetables from this list that appeal to you and begin incorporating them into your weekly meals. As you become comfortable with those, gradually add others. Before long, you'll have transformed your diet into a powerful ally for your health. Most importantly, remember that these dietary changes work best as part of an overall healthy lifestyle that includes regular physical activity, stress management, adequate sleep, and regular medical checkups. Always consult with your healthcare provider about your individual health needs and any concerns you may have. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of nature's cancer-fighting vegetables. Your health journey is unique, and we're honored to be a small part of it. Remember, every meal is an opportunity to nourish your body and support your well-being. Here's to your health, one vegetable at a time.